Alright, folks, buckle up for an adventure through the historic streets of Stirling, Scotland. We're about to embark on a journey back in time to uncover the fascinating stories of this ancient city. Our first stop is the grand Stirling Castle, perched majestically on Castle Hill. As we approach, you'll notice the impressive ramparts and sturdy walls that have witnessed countless battles and royal intrigues. Once inside, be sure to visit the Great Hall, where the royals once feasted like kings and queens. Oh, and don't miss the Stirling heads, those quirky wooden medallions on the ceilings with faces that have more expressions than a family of Highland cows. From the castle, we'll make our way down to the cobblestone streets of the old town. Keep an eye out for the Martyrs' Monument, a striking Victorian monument commemorating the Battle of 1828 against mosquitoes. Alright, it was actually a religious conflict, but my humor can be quite historical too. Next up is the Church of the Holy Rood, standing tall since the 15th century. It's the only church in the UK to have witnessed a coronation and still holds regular services. You might say it has a divine purpose and a holy ruse. Now let's wander towards the National Wallace Monument, dedicated to William Wallace, the legendary Braveheart. Climb the tower for a fantastic view of Stirling and hear tales of the hero who fought for Scottish freedom. Fun fact: Wallace was about 6 feet 6 inches tall, making him quite the imposing figure. He could probably head at a sheep without bending down. Feeling thirsty, eh? Fear not, for we'll head to the old Stirling Bridge next, where you can enjoy a breathtaking view of the River Forth. But don't go jumping off the bridge now. There's no swimming pool below, just a good old splash in the cold Scottish waters. As we continue our stroll, we'll reach the Old Town Jail, a place where justice was served with a side of eerie tales. Meet the ghosts of former inmates who, legend has it, still roam the halls. Word of advice: don't tell them any bad jokes, or they might haunt you forever. Now let's venture towards the Stirling Smith Art Gallery and Museum, housing a treasure trove of artifacts and artwork that capture the essence of Stirling's history. It's like a time capsule, but with better lighting. Lastly, we'll finish our tour at the Battle of Bannockburn Visitor Centre, step into the shoes of Robert the Bruce and relive the iconic battle that changed the course of Scottish history. And don't worry if you can't remember all the details. It's like a Scottish soap opera, full of drama and unforgettable moments. And with that, our adventure through Stirling comes to an end. I hope you've enjoyed the mix of history, humor, and the rich cultural heritage of this incredible city. So, when you're back home, remember to tell your friends about the time you traveled through time in Stirling. It'll make for some great storytelling. Safe travels, my dear tourists.